Good afternoon. I'd like to, first of all, thank Dr. Pollack and Dr. Dhaval, as well as the esteemed OIS Planning Committee for the invitation. It's a real honor to be here today to share with you what we've been working on at 4DMT. As a reminder, I may be making forward-looking statements. For those of you that are interested, I'd refer you to our SEC filings. Over the past couple of months, we've made a number of strategic decisions at 4DMT, allowing us to narrow our focus and really concentrate on our retina programs. Our lead program, 4D-150, is in phase 3 development for wet AMD, and currently has 2 phase 3 trials that are enrolling patients across the globe. In addition, we have aligned with both the FDA and EMA for a single additional phase 3 study in support of a potential DME approval. Of note, 4D-150 is the only genetic medicine that has unmet designation by the FDA for both wet AMD and DME, in addition to prime designation for wet AMD by the EMA. 4D-150 is composed of 2 components: the proprietary R100 vector and the dual transgene payload. The R100 vector efficiently penetrates the ILM and selectively transduces cells of the retina, doing so via a low dose and a routine intravitreal injection. We think these properties have resulted in a potential best-in-class safety profile in non-clinical and clinical studies, the latter of which I'll share more detail with you momentarily. The dual transgene payload allows for continuous expression of aflibercept, an anti-VEGF agent that's been around for over a decade in multiple retinal vascular diseases, as well as a VEGF-C silencing mRNA. We believe 4D-150 is a potential sea change in the treatment of retinal vascular disease, allowing for the first time ever a potential backbone therapy to deliver unseen reductions in treatment burden. Everyone in this room knows, and Star mentioned it already, that our current treatments are effective, but they require frequent injections that are burdensome and can often lead to noncompliance. We've all seen the surveys, whether they've done by patients or done by organizations like ASRS, dating back to when Lucentis was approved until today. And year after year, they remind us that more durable treatments and treatment burden reduction are the #1 need in retinal vascular disease. And if you don't believe them, just look at the adoption curves of newly approved therapeutics that give you incremental benefits in duration and treatment burden reduction. The early phase studies of 4D-150 have shown robust reductions in treatment burden, unseen before with current standard of care. And this is across a wide breadth of patients. All the way on the left, you see chronically treated patients that are of high need, and on the right, more recently diagnosed patients. In both groups, treatment burdens in the magnitude of 80+%. In terms of durability, most patients need no or minimal injections over a 52-week period. Again, whether we are talking about high-need chronic patients or recently diagnosed patients. We all know that safety has been and continues to be the #1 concern for this treatment modality. Early phase data from the 4D-150 program has shown a predictable safety profile that has the potential to be in line with standard of care. Here you see every wet AMD patient that was treated at the phase 3 dose. In these patients, we saw no 4D-150 related serious adverse events. None of the stuff that keeps us up at night: hypotony, retinal vasculitis, or retinal artery occlusion. The IOI that we did see related to 4D-150 showed up as 2 cases of +1 vitreal cell that was present at one visit and resolved by the next. Similarly, in the early phase DME program, we saw a very favorable IOI profile. In this case, no cases of inflammation at any dose, at any time point, seen by the green slides. The white blocks represent missed visits by patients. And I'll end with just 2 points. 4D-150 was created to fit seamlessly into today's retina practice. The intravitreal injection that is done is a simple 50 microliter injection that's no different than any other injection that you routinely give in clinic, allowing for seamless integration into the practice flow. And the second part is that we are thrilled with the enrollment in the phase 3 program. We expect top-line data from that first of those trials to be in the first half of 2027. And finally, none of this is possible without the patients that volunteered for these programs or our investigators and collaborators in the retina community. None of this is possible without you. So thank you.